So my heart's been telling me that the abandoned deck is how we probably try to tackle this. I'm torn between the abandoned deck, the anaglyph deck, and the ghost deck. I think abandoned deck is the way we try to get there, and we just hope for an aces build. I didn't want to like this game, Milk Crate, but I ended up adoring it despite myself. I never played Pal World. I've really not played any Pokemon style game. Whoops. I spent all weekend playing this game. I basically figured out how to beat it reliably. But I have not figured out how to hit my compounding, exploding big score run strategy. I'm gonna fish for the boat and try to get my discards run out. And there our discards are run out, we got the boat, but now we just need our discards to be at 0 so that Mystic Summit's not like an in-game card. But it'll definitely help us clear these first couple of rounds while we look for stuff. We'll go for a buffoon pack. Math is how? I hate it. I don't see us doing a whole lot of 4 of a kinds right now. So I guess we'll go ice cream initially. We'll just be on our way. We don't get to play we don't get to play cards we've already used. We do have a boat with 9s and 3s, which is nice. So I said we run that out. Our discards are at 0. Doesn't really matter what order these are in. Mystic Summit should take us the rest of the way there. I do need luck to get it to explode. I do worry that I'm still going to miss a really good combination. I would love to pick up Voucher before the end of the ante. I don't really care about the idol. It's way too specific. I don't really care about the devil. I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this Arcana pack. Diamonds, spades. Basically get my money back. Lucky card. How's practice going? We just started. Reenie. Yeah, I think we just look for our money back here. I'd be looking for the death card to make another ace. I'd be looking for the card, the multiplier cards. I'd be looking for the chip bump cards. You can. Yeah, that's exactly right, Pork Pants. You can play those so for example, if I wanted to play the debuff cards because they got me a full house, I could get the modified points for the full house equation. I get the formula for the full house. I just wouldn't get the chips from that card added on. You're absolutely right. Fool's invalid because we haven't used a card yet, so it can't regenerate the last card we played because we've not used it. So I think we just take our money back here. Maybe I make a lucky card there, but lucky cards are 1 in 4 for a good thing to happen, or 1 in 20 for a good thing to happen. I think we just take the interest and go. That's intriguing. I'm gonna fish for bigger cards. I already got rid of one of the 10s. I apparently got rid of one of the 6s along the way too. Oh, Taffy, don't be foolish. Yeah, I've definitely had a handful of runs, Pork Pants, where I feel like I've run out of gas because I just didn't have the money to maintain my. I've had runs where I've had all the money in the world, and I couldn't get a Joker worth of shit to save my life. And I've had runs where all the good stuff shows up, but I've not had the money to purchase anything. Technically, I think we come out $3 ahead here. I guess. Like, after 2 hands, it pays for itself. We still, do I grab it now? Because I'll be honest with you. I think we're going to skip the big blind, so I think we grab it now. And now the next shop we go into will have a polychrome Joker in it. Play only 1 hand type this round. I would like that hand type to be boats. And I'd really only like to play 1. And I, honest to God, think that might be it. But we need to go ahead and run our discards out. 4 of a kind will probably get it done too, if I'm being honest. There we go. Let's just do 4 of a kind then. Took me a second, but I got there. What's that? Hot dogs with sauerkraut, onion, and yellow mustard. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I do want to get voucher eventually. I'll do 1. Oh my God. Perkio. So now every time we have a man, we could run up. We could run up a crazy high card build doing this. So Perkio creates a negative copy of a random consumable in your possession at the end of the shop, which means it'll give you an extra storage slot. But it's basically like every time we close out a shop, it's going to make it an extra consumable card for us. I kind of want to play this straight as a discard. Like, I know it's not going to get us there. I guess I could like hunt for the straight flush. Or now I could just hunt for the boat. Wouldn't it be better to keep the 2 pair for the boat? I suppose. I don't know. Once we get rid of our discards, it's kind of 6 of one, half dozen of another. We're safe for a little while. Cloud9's actually paid for itself and then some. Ooh, a spectral pack. Oh, shit. Yeah, that'd be fun. We'll see what happens there. Hold on. Yeah, Cloud9's doing great. So we're about to buy a card that adds 1 hand size, which means Ectoplasm is going to kind of cancel itself out. Where are we? All right, we have to buy this after the next round. A negative copy of Perkio would have been nice. And now Perkio's made another Pluto card. Cloud9's a great negative. Yeah, I mean, like, it cancels it out. It cancels out it being there. And we keep making $4 extra at the end of every round, which is pretty great. We'll go after the 8 here. And we got it. And we play it. Yeah, I would have to get spectral cards into my deck somehow, though. I don't think that was possible with the abandoned deck. That's the most important one right there. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Did you say fix econ? I would love to fix econ. Our hand size goes back down. Oh my god. It may not matter. Let's just fish for aces on the off chance we don't get there. All right. One, two, three. So I think ice cream goes away and baseball card comes in pretty obviously. You only use the one. I love getting the voucher. Arcana pack. I think I'd love to get some mult cards going. I want to do both. I want Empress and Hierophant. I think I'll start with Molt. We'll go ahead and buy the Celestial pack while we're here. Four of a Kind's the only one of those we've played. Interesting. I wouldn't mind having duplicates of both of these if I'm being honest. I don't know exactly how we'd thin the deck out, but eventually we'd be able to thin the deck out. And we can start boosting up our deck with enhanced cards. With chip multiplier cards. And if I feel like it's not working, I'll just sell all of these or whatever. And we'll go back to the Temperance card afterwards. I think I'm gonna fish for aces here. If I use the Hierophant's just dead ass gone. Yeah, I'm just deciding whether or not I want to pump some of these up real quick. I think maybe we do this. Whoops. I kind of don't mind the idea. Like, I wish threes hadn't shown up here. If this had just been a pair that we weren't using, I'd start thinning the deck from the bottom up. Get it to a place where it's like the worst we have is ace through 7. That said, like Fibonacci or something could show up still, so I don't know that I really want to thin the deck out just yet. I kind of... You know what? Here, I'm not crazy about this. Let's do... I want to get rid of that. And I want to get rid of that. And I want to dupe either Temperance or Hierophant, or I want to get an Empress in here or a Death card in here. That's what I want to do right now. We're still good for the moment being. I would swap out Mystic Summit if it gave me a good uncommon card to put there. Huh. Yeah, because it's 1.5x mult, plus it's 50 chips, plus it's more econ. It's everything Cloud, or it's everything, you know, it's almost everything Summit was doing. Plus now we can play before the, like now we can play before the, we don't have to ditch. It gets more and more risky to ditch all of our discards, you know? I do love that it duped Hierophant. Yeah, I would love the vouchers that boost the interest cap now for sure. For sure. Let's go. A little scary. 3s can go, 4s can go, 7s can go. That was better. We just the low end hands aren't gonna get us there anymore. I don't care about gold cards. I will do a Mega Arcana. Steel card or bonus chips? I think it's bonus chips. I like steel cards, but man, they really do deaden a hand. I guess we get both. No, we can do both. There we go. And as long as we're here, until we get the interest cap raised, we might as well. I guess we've only played 2 types of hands. Three types of hands. I might as well run it down to 25. Well, I mean, I'll do one more. Fool card's interesting. Boy, we could get up to some weird shit with this if we could just get it going. Yeah, Fool card could get real funky. Yo, Scuba Steve, thank you so much. Alright, we're gonna get rid of all the low-end stuff if we can. Ruh-roh. We lose $1 for every card played. I didn't see that. Was not paying attention, if I'm being real. I think we get there with just the aces, so I don't have to burn any more cash. Yeah, that's fine. We do we do need a card. I feel like we need a card to show up that challenges us to build our deck one way or the other. Kind of a dead card, 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 letting us craft a deck and then a multiplier, an X, an X mult. That's what we have going on right now. Like, these cards really just exist for economy, just in case, I guess, and then, like, to boost up the baseball card. And we're gonna need something to show up reasonably soon. I don't want to change my 9s. I don't really care about a wild card. I'd do like a lucky ace, I guess. I couldn't care less about wilds right now. Walkie-talkie's not going to get us there. Although, frankly, it would be more useful than like Luchador at the moment. Yes, exactly. Luchador is at least 0.5 or 1.5x with the baseball card. I feel like Banana's got to go in here somewhere. If I had a nickel. I can't lose Showman. That's 1.5x and then another 1.5x. I don't want to lose Luchador. I think I either lose Cloud9. No, I can't. That's negative. To the Moon, I guess. I guess To the Moon goes away. And Banana comes in. And we start hoping and praying for Cavendish. Yeah, it's okay for us to feel sad about Moon going away. Keep trying to pump up the full house. Take one more look. Well, that's the second time Green Joker's come up. And actually now it behooves us to run our money down to $25. So buy that just to get it bought. Yeah, the Temperance dupe is kind of our econ at the moment, for sure. Fuck. Okay, hold up. That's a negative duo Joker. I wish I could plug Burnt Joker in somewhere. Damn, does that... I can re-roll the boss blind. It is a free 2x for most of our hands. Is it too late in the game for Burnt Joker? Keep Lucha for the chips. I mean, our high card's already at level 4. Alright. You win, chat. We got another Hierophant card out of it. Next shop could have an uncommon Joker. What if Gross Michael goes away and we got an uncommon Joker just waiting for us there? I jest, but... Yeah, Pork Pants, I was in the same boat. Gotta be quicker on the uptake. As you were my angel to the rest of chat's devil. I genuinely think we should have gotten rid of Luchador for Burnt. For Burnt Joker. I love Burnt Joker so much. So once this one goes away, its much better counterpart is allowed to show up. Oh, I should have Hierophanted those 10s. Damn, that worked out exactly the way we thought it might. Yeah, Cavendish is the best multiplier in the game. It's a inexpensive, common 3x with no downside except for 1 in 1,000 times. It will also self-destruct. Evil Canadian, what's going on, friend? Thank you for the partnerversary wishes. 9 years I've been at this. As a partner, at least. Let's see if I can find an ace. I'll take it. I'll take 3 of a kind as well.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
That's right. You get a prolonged sense of overwhelming sadness when Cavendish falls apart. And a freed up Joker slot. 1 free Joker slot is what you get. I'll take Castle for now. Because it pumps up baseball card. We have so many Hierophant cards, it's time to start buffing up our cards. What if negative Cavendish? Mostly we start to Google what gets semen out of denim. How's the mathing going today? This is our first real run of the day. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. I don't care for any of this. That'll do. We hit him with the old Hierophant. Yeah, I'm the next time that I have the opportunity to talk myself into something that sounds good. This is not me being like, chat, you messed me up so bad. Is it too late in the game for Wii Joker? I gotta admit, Wii Joker I think is gonna get there faster than Castle will. If I take this away, I lose 1.5x mult on the baseball card. But I feel like Wii Joker's gonna get pumped up. Yeah, so much faster. Oh my god, it's a death card. Yeah, Wii Joker's great. That goes. This shows up. Death card gets purchased. I'm gonna make some weird shit. No, because ultimately, like, it was up to me. If I had some way of, well, I do have some way. Oh, but I don't have some way. I do have some way. I can get a glass card up here, chat. I could make nothing but, like, glass aces. I could just make another 9. I mean, like, right now, we don't have anything that, like, there's nothing that says we need to play aces. I think maybe you're right, Rini. I think the smart move here is we dupe the 9 because we have the 9. Glass 2s, but then I lose my 2s and I can't pump this. I can't. Well, maybe. No, I'm sorry. I read this wrong. It's when I play 2s. Pump your weenies. I'm gonna turn the Fool card into a Justice card, chat. I'm gonna do a couple of things here. I got ideas. I need everybody to just sit on their fucking hands until I'm done. And if I fuck this up, then I take all the blame. I'm about to make some weird shit. Now I can make all the 3s into glass 2s. Now I can make all the cards that piss me off because they're not 2s or like 9s and higher become glass 2s.
This is the story of the newest denizen of the cave.
Anything we don't like becomes glass and gets the hell out of our way. That's funny, because I have no face cards in this deck. Socialist Audiophile, tier 118 months. Socialist Audiophile, thank you so much. I appreciate the shit out of you. I also have no queens. These are 2 very stupid cards for me. Oh. No space! No space till Brooklyn! No. No. Wow, they're really tamping the tribe down my throat. Justice, okay. Spade cards debuffed. Oh yeah, maybe we should start looking at getting some steel cards. I feel it. I don't want to use my death card yet. I want to let Perkio make me a couple of these. I want to always have one of each of these in my hand. Closer. I hate it. Boy, if I had another death card, you'd be a glass 2 so fast. Don't you break on me. One out of 2 ain't bad. I've got an ace. I've got 1 10. I have 2 9s. I have 2 8s. I have 2 7s left. You got a straight there? Yeah. But right now, a straight is worth the same as me playing the 2 by itself. Or in this case, the 7. And just getting rid of the low cards. That's true. I should have played the 2 by itself. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I fucked that one up a little bit. Not a lot, but a little. Would have taken steel. Tempt me. Gross. Gross. Dude, stop pushing the green joker. Fetch is never going to happen. God bless this game. Ugh. I like the idea of making just a shitload of lucky cards. I need you to make me a death card. Ooh. Sorry. I have all the X mult I need. I have all the X mult I need. I honestly, if I need anything, I need just regular old plus mult. I need just good old plus mult. Yeah, that's what I'm starting to think too, below sea level. Because I'm thinking that anything that's below a 9 starts to get glass carded. Anything below a 9, I think, is going to start to get glass carded. And I think you become a 9. And I guess at the very least, you become a 4. Strength and aces, they've already got it on there, don't they? Isn't this the same thing? Strength and aces to a 2? That's crazy enough, it just might fucking work. Oh, we Joker, we're going to the fucking moon together, brother! Brother! Get out of here with fucking 8-ball. 8-ball and photograph. I have no face cards. Eat my rotten butt. Ugh, what I wouldn't give to stick you in here somewhere, Abstract. I can re-roll the boss. I mean, we'd lose 1.5x on the baseball card. But I have the cash, I could re-roll the boss. This would just be plus mult that we don't have right now. I think it's dump Lucha for Abstract Joker right now. Yeah, I think it's time that, like, listen, it served a mighty purpose, but I think it's time now we have money, chips, plus molt, crazy card duplication. I can't get rid of you, you crazy weirdo freak. X-molt, X-molt. Ah, we finally got a death card. Time to make some crazy twos. Eventually we're gonna make some crazy twos. You'll see. Just the craziest twos. We could get there eventually, but I don't, you know, you get it. I don't mind well, if we're at a point where, well, I see us getting 4 of a kind before we'll get 2 pair. If we're popping 2 pair, we're in deep shit. I can see us doing 3 of a kind though. So let's kind of keep that up and running with us too. Oh, Odd Todd. You're not the worst. Someone should tell him the font says penis. Penis. Penicillin. So many justice cards. I need some death cards. It might be time to start glassing these sons of bitches. All face cards are drawn face down. That's great. I love that for us. Hello? Oh, my bad. I was getting it all twisted. Are you guys selling the penis mightier here? Damn, there goes one of the 7s. I still need something to kind of... blow us up, you know? We're still missing something. Boy, 3 of a kind is jacked to the tits! Alright, well, 3 of the kind is where we're living right now. Hey, alerts, thanks! Oh shit, here we go. Okay. I'll just make my own death cards. With blackjack and hookers. All right, now we stop. Now we stop for a minute. I just wanted to see what would show up. Molt cards, you say? I'm gonna hold on to that for the time being. Am I? Yeah, I am. Go get him, champ. I lost both those twos! Dude! What is your problem, game? 1 in 4 chance, go fuck yourself. More like a 5 out of 4 chance. I'm back down to 4 twos like a pleb. Oh, I cocked that up a little bit. That's my bad. I used the negative and it killed the space. So what we can do, well, no, now we can't. I boned it. I boned it a little bit. There was much boning going on. It's not the end of the world. It's not great, but it's not the end of the world. I need to get my justice card back, though. I fucked that up pretty bad. Hollingsworth is tier 172 months. Wow, a whole 6 years. I continue to appreciate what you do and that I can always show up and just hang out and chill. Hell yeah. I love that that's the vibe we give off here. Thank you, Hollingsworthless. Is it just me or did it just offer me the crafty Joker twice in a row? There are other Jokers. I've seen them. You asshole game. Damn, I need that justice card back. Or I need to start duplicating deaths so I can start making more twos. All right, listen. No offense. You're not gonna get us there, so you need to get the fuck out of my hand. I have an idea. Hold on. Hold, please. Good. Maybe I try to conserve some of these twos. Or maybe we just run Wee Joker out of his fucking mind. I could actually stand to get a couple of standard decks now. I'm not touching. No touchy. Although that did the same thing. I just don't want those up there. We have not played a lot of different kinds of hands. I'm learning now. Discard. I can't get rid of Cloud9. It's keeping the 7 Joker thing alive. All diamonds are debuffed. I'm okay with that. I just don't get many I don't get many opportunities to play that ace out. Oh, you know what? As long as we're here. Uh-huh. Welcome back, friend. The debuff would stop the Wii Joker from scaling. Yeah. It surely does. I did not skip a lot of blinds this run. Sorry, throwback. I do. Yeah. That builds us some runway. That gives us some time to sort of navigate things. Hold, please. It's kind of fun. Mystic Summit. Listen, what we had was special. See, this ends up actually costing us 1.5 times 1.5. What is that? So that becomes 2.25 between the two of them. Or we just get rid of Showman. We have the trio. And we just know we're always going to be playing 3 of a kind, at least. Well, that's what I'm saying, is that it's 1.5 because of the polychrome, and then 1.5 because it adds into the baseball card. That's why I was saying what's 1.5 times 1.5. So these two... Yeah, these two together are not as much as this one by itself. So Showman goes away. Yo, Comment Bagel! With a rating party of 169, which should have made a bigger noise. What's a big noise we could make? Normally I have a raid sound that goes off. I don't know why it didn't. Let's see, what do we do? We need something that feels like it has like more pop and oomph than that. When do we get rid of the baseball? When we run out of uncommon cards, I think. I was scanning back for a bit bomb, but it's, not to be melodramatic, been a while. So I don't see one in there in the last several days. That'll do it. Thank you, Squid Fox, for being my raid notification. There we go. Squid Fox with a $100 tip that just says noise. Noised up, baby. Comment Bagel, I sure appreciate the raid. Yeah, normally I've got an announcement, like an audio announcement that goes off, and I don't know why that one didn't. Yeah, it's my partner anniversary, I guess. Like I was saying earlier, my partnership anniversary is technically mid-March is when I signed the papers 9 years ago. When I signed my partnership papers, I not only had no gray in my beard, I had no beard. But this is 9 years partnered as of roughly this region of time. It's been a while. What was the stream today? Were you rocking Isaac? Did we get a shout out? I got it. Hold on. Yeah. Sure looks like it was Isaac. Isaac ended early to go stare into the sun. I am practicing for an NLSS Balatro tournament tomorrow. And then I am going to go stare into the sun. Yeah, the next time the solar eclipse comes through, anything like what it's doing right now, I'll be in my 60s. I'm fine. I'm good. Never not Isaac. I used to say the same thing, Olive Soup. I used to say the same thing, never not Isaac, but here I am playing backpack battles into Balatro these days, and I gotta tell you, life's pretty sweet if you can find a way to step away from Isaac. I'm 9,000 hours into Isaac. Having a couple of days where I'm not playing the game feels pretty okay. I remember you becoming a partner. I was a minor, and now I'm nearly 30. The number of times, codename Utopian, that I've had people come in here and say, I started watching you in middle school and now I'm working on my grad degree. I started watching you in middle school, now I'm expecting my first child. I get told stuff like that. And it equal parts makes me proud because not a lot of streamers can say that. Not a lot of content creators can say that. But it also kind of makes me want to fill my pockets up with rocks and walk into the Chesapeake Bay. It's a real bittersweet, it's a real bittersweet pill to take down. It's a real bittersweet pill to take down. So anywho, well, Comment Bagel, I appreciate it. You're more than welcome, obviously, to hang out. But if you want to raid and run, go get yourself a snack and a beverage before we go out to collectively as a society stare into the sun. Why go all the way to the bay? The James River's right there. The James River's so dirty. I mean, I totally understand that I'm going into that water to never come out again. I just don't want to breathe the James River water. It looks like chocolate milk. It's pretty from like a bridge, but I'll never understand the people who willfully go down and get into that water. Oh yeah, Heretic, don't get me wrong. I'd rather be somebody celebrating being partnered for 9-10 years than celebrate being somebody who had 1 or 2 really good years and now sells insurance. Which is probably the kind of gig that I'd be doing. You can probably imagine. I'd be some sort of salesman. So I'll stick this gig out until the well truly goes dry. It's been a frugal couple of like calendar year. But I will ride with this until there is some better, more appealing option, but I've never seen one. I'll keep doing this until y'all tell me I'm no longer needed. I was like 16 or 17 when I started watching you. I'm almost 30 now, Taffy. All right, well, we can stop doing that. We can go ahead and knock that shit right off. I think we can all just collectively fucking stop that. Got rid of our aces. It's one of the few times I'm not happy to see Scholar. And somebody said, when did we get rid of the Joker card, or the baseball card Joker? And I think it's the next time we see either a good Molt card. The next time we do like a good Molt card. Or like Fibonacci. I think instant dump for Fibonacci. I didn't know you did anything with the NL. Not frequently. NL and I have known of each other for almost the whole decade that I've been a creator. He once introduced me to his audience as a world-renowned Minecraft YouTuber, which really kind of hurt me in the core of me. To be completely fair, at that point in time, I had co-founded a channel that started in Call of Duty and then went to Minecraft. But the only content that I made on that channel was Isaac content. And I've been featured in 3 NLSS events. But I wouldn't call myself like, I'm not a part of their inner ring. I'm just a guy I'm like a seat filler at the Oscars. Yeah, like we've been we've been like co-orbiting the NLSS the whole time, if not in the actual solar system of theirs. I don't want to oversell my presence there. Oh, really? It triggers at the location of the uncommon joker. Well, since this isn't doing anything particularly weird, yeah, we can put that like over here. I didn't know that. Oh, I get it now. The uncommon joker, not this card. This card can go there for all we care. But the uncommon joker itself gives 0.5x. Crazy. I did not know that, Sloan Ranger. Thank you. Thanks, Port Pants. That's kind of yours. That's kind of you to say. I've, we can do story time for a second. I don't have to get out of here until 3. So, I don't know if you know this, but like, yeah, I can't do that. Honestly, so, okay, we're gonna do a little bit of like, we're gonna blow a little sunshine up NL's ass, and then we'll go on. So I was a part of a YouTube channel that was co-founded with me by a 19-year-old. At the time, I was in my 30s. And a lot of the content that we made was with him in the foreground, my co-creator. And he was 19 and big energy and oh my God, and yelling and all that kind of stuff. And the younger audience ate it up. And it was like, he was like the younger brother, and I was like either the older brother or the cool uncle, depending on how young the viewership was that was watching me. That was watching us. And they were mostly there for him, but they also liked and acknowledged me. But you know, like I would make Isaac content and they'd be like, this isn't Minecraft, get the fuck out of here, old guy. And I'd be like, okay. So there was definitely a part of me that just was like, I don't think that there's any room on YouTube. At the time it was YouTube, not Twitch for me. I was like, I don't think there's any room on YouTube for like an older, don't laugh at this, more mature, less sophomoric, you know, like I can be crass and I can be a clown, but it's a little more heady. It's slightly more intellectual humor. And so I was just convinced that I was like, I shouldn't worry about making content because I didn't think anybody wanted to watch it. Well, I mean, compared to like 19-year-old Minecraft YouTubers, Sloan Ranger says, I watched the Waffles content for you, Taffy. I found him. I found my viewer. And then one day I was kicking around on Machinima and I found Poison Mushroom, which was NL's series on the Machinima main channel, where he played the worst games he could possibly find on Steam and did running sort of improv comedy style commentary over the top of it. And I was like, oh, this guy's really good. I was like, this guy's really good, and he kind of sounds like me. So then I went to his channel, and for the first time ever saw Isaac, and for the first time ever saw DayZ. I'd never seen anybody play the DayZ mod before, if it gives you any idea how far back this is. And after binging a whole bunch of his videos, I knew two things. One was that I was going to play The Binding of Isaac. I needed it. I needed to play that game. And two was that if there was room enough for that guy, on there, on the platform, then there's room enough for me. More intellectual and humorous anyway about my dick. I phrase it very cleverly. There's the person who just says crass stuff who gets booed off stage, and there's the person who says crass stuff and gets a laugh. And it all has to do with whether or not you're smart enough to phrase it in such a way that elicits a giggle. And I, by God, have the ability to elicit a giggle. It's all about structure. So anyway, NL was the reason that I actually kind of felt confident enough to start making content. Because he proved that there was an audience for, like, the older boomer humor on Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, that's a DayZ was a mod for Arma 3 and not even its own standalone game. That's exactly right. The way that I saw NL introduce that to me was oh, this is a mod for a very popular game called Arma 3, but it puts zombies in it. Isn't that crazy? I'm a huge fan of roguelites, deck builders, and such. I found so many games through NL that I have thousands of hours in now. Yeah, that's you know, I started about the same time Bear did. Bear and I were about the same time, about the same size getting started. I would stream in the early evenings, and I would finish Isaac, and I would pitch it to him. I would raid him, and pitch it to him playing Spelunky in the evenings. And I think the only real difference between mine and Bear's careers is that Bear benefited from staying as a content creator for the whole decade, and I had a couple years off in the middle where we had a family illness that I had to see to. But we beat it. We had a cancer scare, and it took us a couple years to get on the other side of it. And I was telling Bear the other day that when I first came back from the family illness, one of the first things that I did was check to see how Bear's career was going, and I was like, oh, he's fucking killing it. But like Bear and I kind of started off in the same spot, and you know, as I got back into the space, I found like Cobalt and Richard and all those guys, and now I'm lucky enough. I'd like to believe I'm lucky enough to be able to count at least some of those guys as my friends, just by virtue of having been in the space for so fucking long. So anyway. Back to trying to make this run. We got another death card out of it. That's huge. Oh my. Don't cry. Dry your eye. I think I just played the 3 of a kind. Or 4 of a kind, I guess. But if I play 4 of a kind, I run the risk of breaking my 2s. Let's see what happens when we just play the 3. Of course, if I do play the 4 of a kind, I get... Listen, wee Joker. I'm putting a lot of stock in you, little man. Broke my goddamn 2. Sidewinder, tier 3, 69 months. Nice. Real nice. I gotta say, Oh! Sorry. I just got very excited for a moment. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Ask and ye shall receive, it would appear. I don't want to thin my deck because frankly I need fodder to keep turning into 2s. I don't think it really matters what we do here. I thought there was no yelling it. I didn't know the Fibonacci sequence was gonna show up. I didn't even put out the good China. Now, I will say this. Now that the Fibonacci sequence here and baseball card is out, no, we can't. It's a negative Joker slot. I, for a split second, thought it was just like a foil, but that's a negative. So Cloud9's with us forever. Till death do we part. I don't think I give a shit about any of this. Matter of fact, I think what I do here, I think I do this, and then it dupes Fool, and then we run out Fool and make another death card on the next round, I think. And I actually think I just skip all this. I can make the 8 lucky, who gives a shit. They're all 2s in the end. Yo, give me 2s. You'll become a 2. You'll become a 2 and you'll like it. No. No. Oh yeah, I fucked that all up. Yep. Don't look at me. I'm just gonna go fishing for another, I'm just gonna go fishing for another death card. Don't even sweat it. You done fucked up, Aaron. These are the kinds of mistakes that I worry about for tomorrow. I don't even remember. I remember I was thinking about something. Oh, I was looking at Demoplat's thing about Fibonacci's a baseball downgrade. And I started thinking about the math on that, and then I just got into clicking mode. I wish I could fit this in somewhere. All right, well, you know, it fucking is what it is for the time being. It is what it is until I fix it. Hopefully we'll get another opportunity to sort it out. Yeah, I did. I fumbled pretty hard there. I've got no defense. That said, we jump into this Arcana pact. We find a death card. Sure don't. We sure don't. I don't want steel cards. Fuck them. We do have a lot of 9s. So I think for the moment being, we do that. Honestly, tomorrow I might not engage with chat very much, and it doesn't have anything to do with like I don't want chat to ruin the good things I've got going on. And it may have everything to do with I just lack the mental bandwidth necessary to juggle that many things in chat and not fuck this up. Okay. Everything is fine. Nothing is fucked here, dude. Heart cards are debuffed. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go. Use. As long as we're gonna have these sitting here. Tomorrow, I certainly won't be able to sit here and shoot the shit and fuck around with you. Tomorrow, I will definitely be focused on speed and very little else. We take it down one more ante and we get our card back. I think we do. All right, Jumbo Spectral Pact. What do you got for me? Enhanced Aces. Single suits. I don't think I can do any of those. I mean, I guess I go Grim and just make some aces, and then hopefully we strengthen them. I mean, because honestly, we're down to one ace, but I'd rather have an ace than any one of these cards. We just hope that it doesn't take one of the 2s. That's actually low-key not terrible. Ha ha ha! Like it never left, baby! Like it never left. Never a doubt in my mind. Get out of here, Seance. Nobody likes you. Okay. Now we stop. Because I can't get rid of my only fool card. Or at least I don't want to get rid of my only fool card. I tell you what, though, what I can do. Shop around on 9s and see what that is. We're going to sell that. We're going to remove Temptation, chat. That's all right. We'll just keep making twos. I do at every corner though need to add cards to the deck because eventually we will run out of fodder. Oh yeah, we've almost poured through all of our clubs. Are you balling through the eclipse? No, I'm gonna pop off here in about 50 minutes and go watch it with my fam. And then I'm going to go to a periodontist so I can decide what kind of oral surgery is best for me. And I'm super excited about it. $21. Ooh, I would have to have a lot of money for bootstraps to work. Is Amber already home? I believe she's downstairs. I believe she literally just popped through my door like Audrey fucking Hepburn. She did that whole thing where she sort of lounged out in the door jamb, which was kind of sexy, I'm not gonna lie.
It wasn't at all me losing my balance opening the door. Nope, not that at all.
You can stand to do a little more Audrey Hepburn seduction stuff around me.
Swanning about.
Just a little bit, yeah, you got the neck for it.
Hi.
Hi, baby.
Hello, friends. Hope everybody's good today. Check on tall child yet.
He's around. Oh, where'd that skin tag go? Funny that. I had a skin tag that was developing on the underside of my eyelid, and last night I got really upset with it while I was brushing my teeth, so I used my thumbnail and literally just popped it off. Because I looked up on the internet, and skin tag removal by a dermatologist costs between $300 and $1,000 per skin tag. So I saved myself $300 by just raw dogging that shit in the mirror. I like the boot play over abstract, and we just stopped spending money. Amber's birthday presents at the P.O. box, understood. I'll mention it to her when I get downstairs for sure. And please don't Google raw dog skin tag. I got so frustrated last night, apocalyptic, that I had my glasses off, which this is what I used to look like all the time. And I was sitting there brushing my teeth, and so it's this little skin tag that was right here, and the problem with it is not that it didn't make it hard for my eyelid to open or close, but it would make it feel like every time I went to wipe my eye that there was grit. I would feel like I was hitting grit, and I'd be like, oh no, I've got sleep in my eyes, and I'd sit there and rub and rub and rub and go, I'm an idiot, there's a skin tag. I'm a big dumb idiot. And so last night I was just in a mood. I was brushing my teeth and I did this and I went, oh, right, oh, you little motherfucker. Boop. Yeah, we want more clouds, more nines for Cloud 9. All right, so I think Abstract Joker goes away. Bootstraps comes in. And we start trying to make money. You're a dead man, 6. A dead man, I say. Whatever. And we got to keep them, and we got to keep them. Who gives a shit? I don't want to destroy cards just yet. Maybe I do. This 8 is the only 8 I have left. Maybe we destroy that 8. What's the 7 looking like? We have 3 7s. Yeah, honestly, especially while we're in game, or like while we're in the hand, I'm not doing that anymore. I'm trying very hard that during the match to not accidentally introduce a wrinkle where I can't make glass 2s anymore. All right, that 8's gone. And then after that, I'm just gonna keep going so we can run up our money. Hey, speaking of running up our money, I don't think I want steel cards. I just can't be fucking bothered. There we go. We only get to play one hand, huh? Well, I guess it had better be a good one. Those are all of my 4s, huh? I don't want to open Pandora's box on 5 of a kind. Damn, I lost 2 2s on that one. I'm gonna take a little bit of hit to my money right now just to... We have plenty of fodder for the 2s right now. Hey. Yeah. Oh, I don't like that. Wait, Justice was the last card I used. At the very least, I can make another glass something. No. I really should just stop touching Hierophant. Or I really should just stop touching tarot cards. Like, period. Full stop. Oh my god. I can make one though. I kept thinking to myself, like, I feel like I did something really stupid here, but I didn't do something really stupid. I just did something kind of stupid. But not like end of the world stupid. Well, we're getting into the millions, okay. I think I just pop these 2 packs and then I go. I wish I could get... I wish I could get the interest rates raised. I feel like sooner or later I'm gonna have to break the seal on 5 of a kind. Would it have been better to convert the 7 into another 2? I think it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Oh, I hate that. More 2s, please. Flips and shuffles all Joker cards. I feel like that would be bad. Very large blind. Okay, that's way better. Way better. Alright, so you... Hello? Get turned into a deuce. You get brought back from the dead. The rest of you get yeeted. Fuck, that broke 3 of them. How does campfire work? That's a good question. Off the top of my head, I do not know. Campfire is a rare Joker that provides a flat extra multiplier per sold card. Oh, okay. Yeah, so technically, as long like you can sell as many cards as you want during a round or during an ante level. And that multiplier lasts through the boss. So if you've got a situation where you can generate and sell cards through some sort of broken exploit, you can technically run your multiplier up infinitely. But once you're done beating the boss, it resets back down to 0 and you start again. Or 1. That was like 2 hands ago, but I didn't get a chance to answer it until now. No, it doesn't persist past the ante. Right, every card you sell increases the multiplier, and then once you beat the boss, it goes back to 1. So it's like, it's good, but you need to have a system in place, or just an absurd amount of money to churn through cards. I did have a run where I had like $500, and I was just buying cards and selling them back. Yeah. Give me a crazy 2. There's another 9. Do I care? Is there anything I could possibly want to put in here? Certainly not Smeared Joker or Castle. I've still yet to pull together like a dope vampire run. I have still yet to pull together an amazing vampire run. I mean, technically it's 4 of a kind. I keep breaking 2s. I got 4 2s left. I just have to keep making new ones. I would love to try to figure out a way that madness works. I guess if you had a bunch of shit jokers that you didn't care about, and you just ran them through the... Well, even then, though, you would have to really build... Like, your deck would have to be all enhanced cards. Yeah, like you run it with Riffraff and you pray it doesn't eat Riffraff. Higher difficulty, madness is broken. Oh, I don't know what an eternal joker is. I'm guessing those are just jokers that can't go away. I don't know, maybe we get a strength card along the way. Where are my 4-of-a-kind buffs? Uh-oh. Make some money on it at least, I guess. Oh shit, even the 9s are getting there. They're just not getting into the 2 millions. Well, now that we know that, maybe we save our 2s. Face cards, you say? I can't imagine. Now that we know that our 9s will get us about 500,000. Maybe we try to save our 2s until we get them built up. I can't imagine any jokers I'd want to swap out at this point. I guess there could be a negative. A negative would take the place of Cloud9, I think. Even though Cloud9 has some nice synergies with bootstraps. Oh my god, Cavendish. Where do I put Cavendish? Cloud9 loses me a Joker slot. So when it goes away, it doesn't free up a slot. Same thing with the duo. Fibonacci? You really think? Because it's making the 2s play themselves twice, which is pumping up Wee Joker. If we lose 3-of-a-kind, or the trio, we really don't get anything out of it. We just lose 50 chips. Oh, I'm thinking a hack. Fibonacci's not a retrigger. It's just a mult. So Fibonacci goes away and Cavendish goes on the end? Yeah, we're losing 32 plus mult if we take away Fibonacci. We do that and then we add Cavendish at the end. Let's take it for a test drive. 0 discards, you say? That's not great, if I'm being honest with you. I probably should have re-rolled this one. That's alright. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I do... Yeesh. Honestly, I just need to get to the one hand. Fibonacci's only a 40 mult max. Cavendish is higher than that already based on your 4-of-a-kind level. I should have been paying attention. I should have re-rolled the boss. I think I just junk hand it. What? You know, I may have overestimated the danger we were in. I'll be real with you. I may not have had the in the moment math that I needed to have. I feel like you're underestimating what a junk hand is. Oh boy. Good grief. I don't know. Well, yeah, maybe we're at a place where we start destroying cards. Are we at a place? Maybe we're not at a place where we start destroying cards. In retrospect. Fodder for the 2s. We've got 4 10s, 2 6s, a 4, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only have 10 cards that are fodder for the 2s. And then we can start cutting into the 9s. Yeah, I think maybe we skip that. I think maybe we skip that. We skip that too. What I wouldn't give for some red tokens, but correct me if I'm wrong, chat. And I don't think I'm exaggerating here. I think it's been an hour since we've seen a spectral pack. I think it's been an hour since we've seen a spectral pack in this run. The last spectral pack was when we made aces. Chat, I'm just curious. I need to see this run out real quick. It damn near gets us there. We only lost one that time. 7.5. Oh, God. Imagine if this goes ghost deck and you had a cryptid squirreled away somewhere. Would that I did. I want to keep running up our 4 of a kind. It sure as hell won't let me, though. What's Wee Joker up to? 426. 426. There's 4 of a kind. Excuse me? Just let me have one where none of them break. Hey, we did it. So I don't know if there'll be a very specific, like, not hand, but you know what I mean, like, run that they'll make us take. I do know that the only deck that's forbidden is Plasma, which is fine because I've never played it. I was hoping for strength so I could pop this over and save myself the effort. Otherwise, I think I'm just fine. Let me pump up this 4 of a kind. Neat. We only lost one that time, which is nice. Just by virtue of having money and the Wee Joker, we're growing. I don't know that we're growing fast enough. I don't have any 2s that aren't glass, do I? I sure don't. Planet cards. Get out of here, planet cards. I wish. I could turn that in. Yo, if I turn that into a glass 2, does the red seal stay? Question? It doesn't? It does? It doesn't? Oh, because it copies perfectly. It copies perfectly the card that it's going after. It's a 1-to-1 copy. That makes sense. All right, 7 million. We can do 7 million. Do 7 million in our sleep, I hope. No, let's just commit to getting these twos. We only lost one for what it's worth. It'd be a huge ego stroke to me personally. I only have 3 hearts left. It'd be a huge ego stroke to me personally to at least get back up into 8 figures the day before. Yo, Seth, what's going on, friend? Yeah, I guess it's as good a partnership anniversary time as any. Twitch decided that this was my partnership anniversary, so this is my partnership anniversary. My contract was signed in mid-March. I was gonna go Wheel of Fortune here. Honestly, where have my Wheel of Fortunes been? I'd have been running these motherfuckers for an hour now. But instead, what I gotta do is I gotta push that to another 2. Hopefully the blind isn't no spades. 28 million it says I need. Yo, what if we just went after it and got a negative joker? I say we try. I think that could be the scale that we need right now. In 5 hands, we're gonna get 10.8 million. I guarantee it. We've topped out. We need something to juice us. Now is the time to swing for the fences. I don't even know what that does. Sell. Oh, Billy. Just give me the 2s and nobody gets hurt. I just wanted to see what the difference was. Go get him, champ. We're gonna need to do this a couple times, I think. How many 2s do I have left? I only have 2 2s left. I only have a handful of cards left. I can do this, I think. Honestly, I think if I don't, well, I don't know. I think I may have to kill the engine. Maybe we can fish for it afterwards. I think the only thing we can do is play the 9s and just hope that it gets us there. Honestly, like, we did this to ourselves. I probably could have re-rolled this and we wouldn't have had to face such a stout boss. I thought we'd get to 28-8. Okay, but it doesn't look like that's the case. What's my high card? Oh no. I ran out of runway, chat. Maybe if I had re-rolled the boss and we survived that, maybe I shouldn't have been so ambitious with the 28-8. I had to there's so many moving pieces, and I think I completely skipped over the fact that I could re-roll that boss. That's the kind of mistake that I can't afford to make tomorrow. Tomorrow I have to constantly remind myself. I think what we do is we do a little pep talk. I think we do a little pep talk about things I need to keep in mind for tomorrow. I think I'm constantly reminding myself to watch my orders. That's two different things. Well, three different things, really, right? The order of my jokers, the order of the cards in my hand or the cards as I play them, and the order that I'm utilizing, especially the Fool card. I think I have to keep in mind to always watch the skip rewards and be realistic about whether or not I can attain them. And I need to be cognizant about, at the beginning of each ante, checking to see what the boss is, especially if I have the ability to re-roll it. Yeah, Bear's hosting, but each of us is going to be running it on our own channel. I think those are the things I need to be most conscious of. Those were the things that bit me in the ass on this run. Check your boss. Check your order. Check your order. Check your order. And don't ever get into a place where I'm just allowing the mouse to sort of fly around on its own. Like, always make all of my moves be deliberate.